You know, there's a certain type of person that I just cannot stand. It's kind of like, some men need women. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you why, what makes me mad is when guys say they're red pill or they're woke, but they still do the stuff that blue pill guys do, even though they know that, hey, somebody who's going to love me unconditionally or whatever I'm looking for, there's a damn good 95% chance I'm not going to find that out here. You know what I'm saying? If I do, I'm not going to find it within a certain amount of time. It's going to take me 5 years or 10 years to find that person, or I'm going to have to travel the world or travel the country. I'm going to have to leave my city. But no, I'm going to stay in my same city and keep doing the same old stuff, approaching women, getting turned down, complaining, talking about women, doing blue pill stuff and claiming to be red pill. It's almost like the way people talk about how eating healthy is expensive. You know what I'm saying? It's like people saying that, being married saves you money because you don't have to pay for sex. But that's stupid because you have to pay for dinners, you have to pay, you got to take care of them. You got to buy them rings, you got to pay for weddings. Actually, most guys who are married for only 7 years end up spending on average about $150,000 on their wife or whatever, on their marriage, their wife, all of it combined. They end up spending $150,000 on that over the course of 7 years. And if the average man making $35,000 a year after taxes, let's just be fair, after taxes, he's making $35,000 a year. He's spending average dude's spending 60% of his take-home income on his wife. You know what I'm saying? And that's cheaper than a guy who goes around and every week, one time a week, he pays, $100 for a good time, girl. I mean, I don't pay for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the cheat mode. I'm not paying for that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, if a dude's gonna go ahead and waste that $100 a week, that's only $5,000 a year versus him spending $20,000 a year, getting married and paying for dinners and rings and chocolates. And even if the guy is cheap, even if the guy is a cheap guy, because I'm not going to say this guy's just wasting his money, even if he got an affordable ring and everything was affordable, he's still going to be coming off a major coin, because how many times is this dude bringing her flowers? Even if they're cheap flowers, and they cost like what? $10. Even if you're cheap, you're still going to be coming off of money. The average dude might be spending $20,000, but even if you're a cheap bastard, you're still spending $10,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? And if you with somebody for 10 years, you done spent $100,000 on them, then you gotta spend money on your kids. You know what I'm saying? That you have 2 kids by them. You know what I'm saying? And you also gotta spend money on all other things. You gotta pay for your college. So by the time you get through getting divorced by them and you find out they've been cheating on you and one of those kids is in church, one of them is, and you still got to pay child support for both of them because you married her and she used you as a simp, you know what I'm saying? It's all because you were too desperate and you're too needy, and you didn't even want, a lot of dudes, they don't even want to leave their own state to find somebody. Usually when you leave the state you come from or you get out of your comfort zone, that's when you're gonna find somebody, and it'll usually be, you'll be a little up in age, like you might be in your late 20s or you might be in your mid 30s or something like that. You'd be like, most dudes, when they find the love of their life, they be like, 27 or 35 years old. Most people don't find the love of their life at 20 years old, because the deal is this: once you're out of high school, the chances of you finding anybody who's worth your time or who loves you, when you between ages, let's say 18 and 26, in that young party age, college age, the chances of you finding somebody is going to be almost zero. It's like 1%. You got to find them. You got to be in high school, and you should be younger than a senior. You should be under 17, like, maybe freshman or sophomore year, still young, maybe not virgin, but still, you're still young and they're still young, hopefully virgins, and you guys find each other. Because like if you don't find somebody if you already graduate high school, chances are you're not gonna even find anybody worth your time until you get in your late 20s. You know, if you're 18 right now, you got another 8-9 years before you find somebody. You know what I'm saying? So dudes, a lot of young MGTOW dudes gotta understand, you know, love is not around every corner, it's not the coffee shop. You know what I'm saying? Being corny isn't cute. Sometimes when you say a corny joke and she laughs, she's not laughing with you at the joke, she's laughing at you like, look at this desperate, thirsty ass clown, you know what I'm saying? So I think that all these movies and this propaganda, this media has brainwashed us into thinking that, hey, I can be corny, I can be lame, I can eat Cracker Jacks and walk around the corner and some good-looking girl's gonna spill her cappuccino on me, and then it's gonna burn me a little bit, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm okay, and she's gonna be like, oh no, are you so sorry? I'm so sorry, and can I buy you dinner? And then you'll be like, I guess so. And then you eat dinner with her and enjoy it, and then she calls and tells you that she would really like to see you again, and then a week later you're playing it cool, and then she calls you like 6 days later wanting to go out to dinner again, and then this time you grab her hands and tell her, I'll take the tab or whatever. She's like, are you sure this restaurant's pricey? And you're like, I came well prepared, and then you pay for it and you guys go picnicking and, but that's fake.